In this video, this is a tutorial of Metatrader 4 on your laptop or PC. So in this video, I'm going to explain on MacBook. However, you know, MacBook and Windows is very similar. So I'm going to log into the sort of rel account I opened in the previous video, which is this one. As you can see, the 5226565. So that is the Metatrader 4 ID, the password that I created, and then the server is XM Global Real 41. Want to save account information, and then I say login. You'll see no connection turned into this 12. That means we have the account. As you can see on top, it gives the Metatrader 4 ID number as well as the server XM Global Real 41. Now, first thing is, let's start from left going right. So file, you can choose a new chart here. I'm just going to choose, let's just choose this one. Okay, and do that. If you have multiple charts, let me just show you guys, like this. Let's say sometimes it's like something like this, where all three charts are kind of messed up. All you do is you can go to one of the pairs at the bottom, double click, and there it shows per one, and then you can just sort of go to each. All right. You don't need to know those, don't need to know those. Open data folder, this is where you want to insert your own indicators, etc. Okay, obviously pretty simple. Open an account, log into trading accounts, and that's about that. View, so as you can see, this over here is the market watch. All right, so if you want to remove it, or you removed it by mistake, you can either put Control M or just click on there. Okay, it'll bring it back. This one here, navigator is here. Control N. Okay, if you lose it, data window over here, you don't really need data window, so don't worry about that. Terminal is the bottom piece. Okay, so sometimes, especially when I started, I didn't know where to get it when I exited by mistake here. So this is your terminal, where it shows you your trade, exposure, account history, news, all of this kind of stuff. Alright, but I'll get into that. You don't really need to know strategy tester. That's for like robots and systems. Chats, nothing. Full screen is obviously full screen. Insert, okay, this is where you can insert your indicators. So let's say we want to put, I don't know, Bollinger Bands. Okay, let's just make it a bright color so we can see. There's your Bollinger Bands, right? So that's indicators. Lines, you can choose your trend line, and if you want to edit them, you just click on it, say for example trend line properties, and then like you can change it to your own preference depending what you want. Let's make it thicker. I don't want it array like that, so there we go. Just for example, you can just press back or delete to remove it. So that's line, so you can choose those. Channels is your, okay, don't worry about those, gone. Fibonacci, here's your Fibonacci retracement. Shapes, so if you like using zones, you can use that. Ellipse, so if you want to mark points like that, etc. If you want to write it text, so like higher highs or higher lows, I think it's this one. higher, high. Just for example, you can change the colors. As you can see, high, high. Charts, indicator list, so it shows you what indicators you have. So let's say we want to remove it. There's Bollinger Band removed. Charts, so we're currently on a bar chart. If you can see there, these are bar charts. You can either change it here, over here. So there's three main charts that we will discuss. So there's bar chart, candlestick chart, and line chart. So you can also change it here. So let's say candlestick chart over there. Time frames, you can choose your time frames there. Don't worry about the rest. I mean, you can change time frames here as well. Okay, here to zoom in, zoom out. Make sure that this red one is on and this green one is off, because otherwise sometimes if you want to go back, it's going to hop back to current price if the green one is on and red one is off. So just make sure that's happened. This is indicators. Okay, time frame again, and then charts, whatever, templates. Here's your crosshair, so if you want to know the exact time and day as well as price. Here's your lines. I mean, there's your horizontal, so for your support and resistance. There's your trend line. Here's your Fibonacci, text, all of that kind of stuff. All right. Let's see here. Don't know about that. That's Market Watch, Navigator, Terminal. New order, if you want to place a new order while a trade, then you can place it like that. Volume is your lot size. Symbol is what you trade in. You put your stop loss level there, take profit level there, and then you buy or sell. This is Metatrader. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about those. An important thing is on Market Watch, just hover anywhere, right click or whatever the case might be, and say show all. Reason being is, don't ask me why, but some brokers, they don't show all the pairs and stuff. So when you click show all, it will show all. Okay, so that's important. Window, if you want a new window, so a new sort of pair, just go there. So here's where you can choose. So any one of those. Here's, let's say there's the gold, for example. So there you have gold. Can go window, let's say Forex, let's say GBP USD. And there's GBP USD. So remember, don't forget this, and there we go. Right. Navigator. Okay, that shows you your accounts that you have. Okay, that's straight to 5. We're on XMReal, so this is this account. Indicators, don't worry about that. Don't worry about those. Okay, so for your terminal trade, this is where your balance will show. Remember, I didn't really do anything with this account, but as soon as it's verified or whatnot, I will get the $30 credit. So you'll see USD $30. If I deposit into this account, it'll show whatever I'm depositing in there. Okay, if I have placed a trade, the trade will show here with all the information. So like the order type, the time, okay, type, lot size, what was it, price, stop loss, take profit, etc. And then are we profiting or losing? Don't worry. Exposure, don't worry about that. Account history shows you all the trades. Obviously this is basically a new account, so this will show you your previous trades. News, don't worry about that. Alerts, don't worry. mailbox, don't worry. None of these, you don't have to worry. It's just mainly trade, exposure, and account history. Those three you'll actually use all the time. Then last thing basically is your chart. So if you don't want to see it like this, what you can do is you can right click, for example. Okay, so if you right click, you'll see one click trading. If you click that, this is a simple way of trading. So you choose your lot size here, let's say 0.15, and then you can either sell or buy, and then it will open the trade. So that's that. Time frame, you can choose what time frame. Template, okay, I'll get into template now. Right, go to properties. So that, let's say your background, you want, let's say white foreground, that's your y-axis and x-axis. Let's say black. Grid, I don't want any grid, so I say none. Remember, this comes down to your own preference. Bar up is black, it's the outline of your candlesticks. Bar down, black. Bull candle, let's say green. Bear candle, let's say really red. And then you don't have to worry about those, and then you click OK. So as you can see, here is your chart. So you can basically analyze. So let's say we go, yeah. You can plot your trend lines. Just this is an example. Or let's say a Fibonacci. And let's say you want Fibonacci, let's say you don't like the yellow, you just right click Fibo properties. You can add your fib level style, let's say blue. That's better. So that's basically the tutorial for MetaTrader 4 on your laptop. Like I said, I don't really use it. Basically, I use MetaTrader 4 on my phone to place trades and monitor them, but I analyze on tradingview.com.